History is chronologically records of important events, while culture is a conglomeration of art, music, dance, and sculpture. Both history and culture explain how past events have influenced and shaped our world. As far as Iloti history of origin is concerned, no written source of history is available. However, epic poetry, fables, unrecorded eyewitness accounts, and the land that the people settled points to the fact that Iloti is an ancient town that has a history and culture that predates the year 1642. A prince from Ijebu, Ajano, migrated from Ijebu to the seaside in Ekpe. Ajano acquired many lands along his migration before he finally settled at Odole in Shegolu. While Ajano was at Odole in Odoshegolu, he sent some of his people to go and settle and administer some parts of his acquired land that was known as Egbe Oba, the king's garden, Lumadiro, and Adeiga were the leaders of those people who settled at the land called Egbe Oba. Following the trail of Ajano to these new acquired lands, Hodera, who is an hunter from Erinlu in Ijebu, came hunting in the swampy terrain of the land that Ajano has exploited. With love, with understanding, Hodera did his hunting, but resided in the lower part of this new settlement. Many other people migrated to this new booming settlement. One, Magba Miade, migrated from Oke-Igbeta near Odora Shoyin to settle at the part that is known as Oke-Ashawo. Owe, a princess of Ijebu-Ife, who left Ijebu-Ife due to some disagreements, also settled at the end of the settlement, now called Oke-Owe. It was from the economic activities of some followers of Owe, which was brewing of local drink that is called Shekete, that the town got her name Iloti, now shortened to Iloti. More quarters grew from the arrival of Oshingbo, who came from Ishakodo in Ijebu-Ife. Historical facts confirm that Iloti was founded before 1642 as Prince Ajano after his sojourn, and the establishment of Egbe Oba was crowned the 24th Awujale of Ijebu-Ode in 1642. History has shown that at one time or the other, all the inhabitants of Iloti land migrated from one Ijebu settlement or the other.
Iloti jẹ́ ìlú kan tí ó jẹ́ pé ó dàgbà nítorí ìfẹ́ àti àjọṣepọ̀ àwọn baba ńlá wa. Ìfẹ́ yìí ló fà á tí oríṣiríṣi èèyàn wá láti gbogbo ibi tí wọ́n ti wá, tí wọ́n ti ṣẹ̀ wá. Ọ̀dẹ̀rà wá, Lumadiro àti Deiga wá, Mọ̀rẹ̀ wá, Mágbàmíadé tí ọmọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ Aṣáwó ó wá, Òwe náà dé. Gbogbo wọn ló wá jọ ṣe àṣepọ̀ tí ìlú Ìlọtí fi dàgbà títí dé àkókò tí a wà yìí.
Therefore, the culture and the ways of life of Iloti people is purely and primarily Ijebu. with the original Ijebu dialect of Yoruba language. Celebration of events and religious practices like other Ijebu towns are common in Iloti. Some of them are Oro Festival, seasonal Agbo Festival of different types like Igodo, Ọlọ́jà, Ajẹyẹ, Ìlédè, Ọmọyẹ̀lú, Àpèwáwò, Ọlọ́nì, Àjírà, Olójú Ńlá, Okoro, Ẹrúbí, and Igbo. Other popular festivals are Ẹ̀pà Masquerade, Ọ̀ṣun Festival at Òkè-Òwé, and the Moonlight Play, Epo, that is primarily two types, Epo Ọlọ́rọ̀ Ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ and Epo Onímọ̀. This heritage have been preserved till date. They were useful tools in the administration of the town.
Oríṣiríṣi ohun ni àwọn baba ńlá wa yìí ti gbé ṣe láti jẹ́ kí ìtẹ̀síwájú kí ó bá wa. Ẹ̀sìn ìbílẹ̀ èyí tí à ń pè ní àṣà ìbílẹ̀ lóríṣiríṣi, àgbo, jìgbò àti àwọn tó jẹ́ pé ó mú ìdájọ́ òtítọ́ wá láàrin ìlú àwọn olóró.
Another historical fact is that Iloti has been known as a peaceful and accommodating town. The presence or residency of various tribes from all parts of Nigeria attest to this.
Iloti is a very peaceful community with very loving people, hardworking, God-trusting people.
Ìtàn tí ò bá dẹ̀ gbọ̀bùn rèé, àwọn Yorùbá sọ wọ́n pé àdìtàn rèé bá gbọ̀bùn èmùkún, ṣùgbọ́n àtìtàn rèé bá gbọ̀bùn ṣó máa kún rẹpẹtẹ. Olú rèé bá gbàlejò mọ́ra ẹlẹ́kùn, so Iloti gba àlejò púpọ̀ púpọ̀.
With the advent of the Christian missionaries and the establishment of St. John the Evangelist Catholic Church in Iloti, the trend of development and religious orientation changed. In 1910, the first school in Iloti, St. Aloysius Catholic Primary School, was established. In 1956, St. Stephen Modern School was established. It was later upgraded to a commercial school. The school was later upgraded to Itamakpako High School in 1977. This school, that is, the establishment of this high school attracted students from Itamakpako area, Lagos, Ijebu-Ode, Abeokuta, and Ibadan. Its establishment paved way for many indigenes graduating to higher institutions of learning.
Lẹ́yìn yìí ni ìjọ ìgbàlódé, ìjọ Kristẹni ní oríṣiríṣi, ìjọ tó kọ́dé ni ìjọ àgùdà tá à ń pè ní Catholic. Lẹ́yìn yẹn ni ìsìn ti àwọn Lárúbáwá tí à ń pè ní àwọn Mùsùlùmí tí àwọn náà dé. Ní àkókò tí a wà yìí, àwọn ẹlẹ́sìn oríṣiríṣi ni ó ti wà láàrin wa. Àwọn tá à ń pè ní Pentecostal. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí ìjọ àgùdà dé, a mú ẹ̀kọ́ wá fún wa. Ìyẹn ló fà á tí a fi dá iléèwé àkọ́kọ́, iléèwé alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó wà ní ìlú Ìlọ́tí tí a dá sílẹ̀ ní 1910. Lẹ́yìn yẹn ni wọ́n dá modern school sílẹ̀ ní 1956-1957. Modern school yẹn là ń pè ní St. Stephen Modern School. Àwọn tó mọ̀ Ìlọ́tí wọ́n máa pè ní Òkè Ìjàgọ́yìn. Ìgbà tí ìdàgbàsókè dé, wọ́n sọ school yìí di commercial. Ìgbà tó di 1977, a sọ di high school, èyí tá à ń pè ní Itamakpako High School ní báyìí. Láti ìgbà yìí ni oríṣiríṣi ìdàgbàsókè tí ń dé bá wa.
There were many commendable attempts by our fathers, dead and alive, toward the development of Iloti. They laid a good foundation despite all odds. Their passion Their courage and their love for Iloti is responsible for the current development trend in Iloti. We salute them today. The Iloti Community Development Association, currently chaired by Asiwaju Mokesioluwa Seun Adedamola, is at the forefront of Iloti development. The association, with notable past chairmen such as Chief J.L. Oyefesobi, Chief Michael Adewale Kadiri, Chief Benga Ogunsanya, and Barrister Chief Felix Adesanwo, at one time or the other, plotted the development plan of Iloti. The formation of Iloti Development Association started with the formation of Iloti Conference of Association, made up of clubs of Iloti indigenes at Shomolu, Lagos. This group had its first meeting at the residence of Sir J.L. Oyefesobi at Dabira Street, Shomolu. The first get-together and fundraising for the benefit of Iloti took place in 1993. It was this program that actually metamorphosed into the first Iloti Day in 1994.
ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ń jókòó tó ń ṣe ìgbìmọ̀ láti dá Iloti Conference of Association sílẹ̀. Conference of Association yẹn àwọn ẹgbẹgbẹ́ náà péjọ láàrin ara wọn ní Ṣómólú tó kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìpàdé yẹn tó ń ṣe ìpàdé yẹn ní Davira Street ní Sir J.L. Oyefesobi kọ́lọ́n kó fọ̀rùn kẹ́ wọn torí kò sí bá ṣe lè sọ ìtàn Iloti dè ní lẹ́nìí tó dá bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti primary school tá ní dárúkọ Sir J.L. Oyefesobi tó dé parí biribi tó kó.
To the glory of God, various clubs, associations, and quarters had hosted the Iloti Day celebration in the past. These include Acord Elite Club, Iloti Club 70, Ẹgbẹ́ Òmìnira Iloti, Ẹgbẹ́ Ìdáǹdè Iloti, Ẹgbẹ́ Ìtẹ̀síwájú Ìjẹ̀bú Iloti, Moborode quarters, Òkè Àṣàwò quarters, Òkè Olúmadere quarters. The Acord Elite Club has been the organizer of the Miss Iloti Beauty Pageant, an important part of Iloti Day for the past 25 years. The Iloti Community Development Association meets once in a month.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi kò ní pọ̀ o. Mo fẹ́ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìdàgbàsókè ìlú Iloti ni. ICDA nǹkan tó wà fún nìyẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n kí n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mi, mo fẹ́ kí bàbá ìlú Baálẹ̀ Engineer Dare Adétọwọ́bọ̀. Ìgbà yín ti ń san wá o, á dẹ̀ san wá kalẹ̀ lágbára ọ̀nà. Níwá yín tí o, àgbà gbogbo yín á kalẹ̀. Ìdàgbàsókè ìlú Iloti tí gbogbo wa ní. Nítorí náà mo fẹ́ pe gbogbo àwọn bàbá mi, ìyá mi, àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, both in Nigeria and outside the shores of this country, fún ìdàgbàsókè ìlú Iloti. Kí la fẹ́? Number one, a máa ń péjọpọ̀ once every month, first Saturday of every month, láti sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìdàgbàsókè ìlú Iloti. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, tẹ́ bá lè dáwọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú wa to join the meeting either physically, a máa ń ṣe ní town hall wa ní Iloti, or online. If you are interested, let us know. We'll set up a Zoom link for you to join. Èkejì, ideas, they say, rule the world. We need your ideas on how to better our community. Number 3, opportunities, information, and access. Àwọn ọmọ wa fẹ́ law school, wọ́n fẹ́ serve, wọ́n fẹ́ admission, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe internship, wọ́n fẹ́ travel. They need connections. Let us know how you can help, and we'll reach out to you. We need infrastructural support. Erosion ń bá wa jà ní Iloti. Adúpẹ́ gbogbo àwọn tó ń kọ́lé is helping, but a lot of people will ṣe gutter. Nítorí náà tójò bá rọ̀, ó ń ba ọ̀nà jẹ́. I need help. I need financial support. Nǹkan kí nǹkan tẹ́ bá lè ṣe fún ìdàgbàsókè Iloti. We want it, we welcome it. Reach out to us, and God will continue to bless you.
The Iloti Day celebration has attracted indigenes from all parts of the world to their cradle. The purpose, the goal, the objective, and the focus of this celebration is development. We need to ask ourselves, how far have we gone? Is the population and resources available in the town commensurable with the level of development? Are we aware of the need for development? Are we aware of where we are lacking behind? Are we aware of what we lack in our development agenda? How far have we gone?
I would say Iloti has been a developing community and is still a developing community. I've known Iloti to be a very good community that has room and has created room for changes, for development. This is what inspires me to be the head of this community. And since I've been on the throne, with the grace of God, the support of the eminent people and the entire community of this kingdom, we have been able to put some changes or to reawaken certain things that can bring development to our community. In terms of education, yes, a lot of people are well-educated people. And as you and I know, this is a rural community. We've been able to inspire some of our children to do more on the academics. We've been able to redirect the vision and the aspiration of some of our youth to a better focus on education. Then in terms of social activities in this community, we've been able to talk and persuade our youth in this community to take a better look of what they will do or they can do in terms of socialization, moral behavior that can bring development to this community. And to the glory of God, with the help of some leaders, the fathers and mothers on these communities, we've been able to expose these children to see to a better activity instead of the vibes and the norms that they were actually abated with in the past. So right now, I can say to some extent that we have a lot of changes when it comes to social behavior of these our growing youth in this community. Having said that, our trading, the commerce of this community too, has been able to awake, and we've given them some kind of redirection, to let them know that it's not only gari, the cassava produce, or the maize that they can do to bring food to their table. We've been able to advise and to assist in a little way to change their focus in terms of commerce in this community. Not only that, our youth who are skillful or who have some kind of training in terms of handworks, like the carpenter, the bricklayers, the welders, and what have you, we've been able to help them to get more jobs in this community and outside. With this, a lot of changes has happened in their lives and then in the community as well. Then let me say generally, a lot of things that are there. Then the tradition, the culture, the cultural activities in this community that were more or less in a slumber has been able to we've been able to reawaken it. Right now, we now have a Jigbo in a very bigger form. We have our the river goddess back to the river. We have the cultural heritage of this community has been able to be reawoken at this time, which has bring some kind of life back to the community. Having said that, this has bring some kind of unionism, brings about unity within ourselves here in Iloti and the diaspora. So I will say, Iloti, we haven't gotten there, but I believe we shall get there. So
the economy of Iloti is basically farming and trading. Have we fully utilized our potentials in these areas? There is the need to adequately equip Itamakwaku High School Science Laboratory, as well as other educational facilities required. We need to produce students that will graduate with professional degrees in engineering, law, vocational and technical education, medicine, architecture, accountancy, banking, science, aeronautic personnel, and information technology.
For the kind of exposure that we have in life, we can see what is happening in other environments, and we want exactly the same thing to happen in this country. And that is why about 4 years ago, I went on the platform of Iloti Community Development Association, and I spoke at length about technical education. I said that most of the issues that we have in Nigeria today about unemployment is because the government are downplayed the issue of technical education. I said it then that if we have Iloti indigenes that are ready to go to technical colleges, we already arranged how we are going to be sponsoring them. I have not less than 3, 4, 5 people that had volunteered that they want to be sponsoring Iloti indigenes to go to technical colleges. As I speak to you, not a single person had come forward, not that I know of anyway, to embrace technical education. And what the government has said is that anyone that wants to go to technical colleges after JS3, don't need to go to SS classes. You just need to go and start technical education, and you can, after finishing technical education, you are awarded your MBT or whatever they call that certificate. And what it does for us in the immediate is that people already have trade that they can use to be earning income. Not that somebody will go and do a program in school that you can't get a job. How many jobs do we have? How many industries do we have in Nigeria that are ready to absorb the number of people that are coming out of Taisholari University of Education, for instance? Even
the town hall is a project that needs to be completed as early as possible.
A community like Iloti, we shouldn't be a community without a town hall. And our Mojuba or town hall ni Iloti ni. So it's been somewhere before, ni on regional before, okay, it started off outside here. And from toiling and everything that we have to do, at about town hall, they've been so while. And as a matter of urgency now, the town hall requires roofing. And after the roofing, the next thing is to do the flooring. When this is done, we can begin to generate some income. People can begin to pay some money to have social activities and what have you there. And the moment those two major things are done, the roofing and the flooring of the town hall, I'm sure every other thing is just little details. It's going to be done.
We need to join hands with the development trend. All of us must jump into the train of development. The appeal is for all and sundry to come back home.
The future of Iloti is brighter. How am I contributing to illuminate this our community so that Iloti will become a very beautiful place? If you live in Iloti, you can go to Lagos and come back within the next 2-3 hours because we have good road. So east or west, home is the best. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Iloti, tá máa ń kíra wa pé ọmọ Iloti kankan bí aró, ọmọ akóbìbọsẹ̀, ọmọ àfirògbò borí. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí a gbàgbé Iloti o.
My message is come home, and I have been living in Lagos for so many years. I regretted that all my contribution, my work, I've been using it to make Lagos lively and develop Lagos. In our street, we are having parties. I should wedding, I should rishi. All those things, let us come back to Iloti. We still have people to join more Iloti, to share Christmas in Eko. One put down the Amuludun of Eko. Who is the Amuludun of Iloti? Is it the non-indigens, the Eguns, the Igberas, and these things? Àwọn ọmọ Iloti ló yẹ ká jẹ́ amúlùdùn Iloti. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ oyè amúlùdùn Èkó, àbá amúlùdùn of London. Please let us come home. Iléyá, Kamawa, Christmas, Kamawa, New Year, Kamawa. Kí gbogbo lè jẹ́ amúlùdùn Iloti.
You will be amazed with the level of development potentials. This is a new Iloti. It is our dream. It is your dream. Wherever you are, come, let's actualize this dream together.
Ilotians in general, I want the Ilotians outside to know that Iloti is no longer what you think or what you have always known Iloti to be, where they will send you back to where you are coming, that, oh, there's no land for development, there's no land for commercial construction, establishment, or what have you. No. Iloti is now a place that is so accommodating. It's so fertile, ready for you to come in and develop. Iloti is now a place where you will. Iloti is so prospective, and it's so fertile compared to where you are outside there. I tell you, you want to come and try, then I believe you will never regret. In the light of this, I want to encourage my brothers, my sisters, my friends, my dads, my moms outside Iloti to please come home. Ilé ẹni ó dùn ju àjò lọ.
We can only get to the peak of development together. Let us write the name of Iloti in the list of important commercial centers in Ogun State. Let's put Iloti name in the tourism map of Ogun State. It's a home for all. Peace is here. Come back and live peaceably. God bless you.
Iloti yìí ti gbogbo wa ni, kó máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́, ó dọ̀wọ́ yín.
Àwa lọmọ dẹ̀rọ̀ nígbà àgbọ̀jí, ọmọ àfàtàwẹ́wẹ́ jí wọn lójú oru. Àwa ni ọmọ òwe ẹkùn malẹ̀, ọmọ aṣọwà má dìrun. Àwa lọmọ aṣáwó bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ṣáyìn, ó ṣàṣì bàṣá. Àwa lọmọ ọmọ rẹ̀ àtọ́rin, ọmọ onígbò ìgájò nífẹ̀ẹ́. A ṣe é ṣe fún wa o.